Hey, it's VR Link here, and today I would like to talk about the top paid VR games I would like to try. So most of these games are either on PC or on PSVR, and right now I only have the Oculus Quest 2. So once Shadow PC comes out or any other streaming platform for VR games comes out, I'm definitely going to try to buy these games. But as of right now, I'm either too broke to afford them or I just don't have the platform to play them on. I'll be sharing the prices for each game at the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I would like to start this list off with one of the games that really inspired me into getting VR. When the new Hitman 3 came out and I saw that it had a VR mode, that's what really got me into VR and really got me into looking into it and actually getting an Oculus Quest. Unfortunately, I got my Oculus before this game launched and I didn't know it was only going to be PlayStation VR. Even though I can't get this game right now, there are rumors that it may come on the PC or maybe hopefully even the Quest. So I definitely had to put this game on this list. It just looks really, really cool. And I also think people who aren't familiar with the Hitman franchise would still love this game. And the people who are familiar would definitely love this game. It offers everything but in a VR experience. So in case you didn't know, in Hitman you play as Agent 47. You go around and assassinate your targets in each mission. And in the VR version, it's the same way, but instead you actually get to commit the assassinations, which I think is really cool. This game offers so much freedom, which is why I really like this series. There's different ways to do anything. It's like an open world game where you can pick how you choose to finish the mission. So that's what I really like about this, and that's what I want to experience in VR. You can play through the whole world, and you can actually add Hitman 1 and 2 into VR as well. So you get to play the whole trilogy in VR if you want. So the next game that I want to talk about is actually the only Oculus Quest 2 game on here. It's called Gorn, and it looks really cool. So Gorn is a super violent VR gladiator simulator. It has a lot of physics, and the combat is actually physics driven. The engine allows combatants to creatively execute their most violent gladiator fantasies. So you can basically mess people up any way that you see fit. What really got me to actually look at this game was the hilarious art style. It's really cartoonish, but still at the same time very, very gory. This is a game that I really wish had a multiplayer mode. You can get this on PSVR and, like I said, on Oculus Quest 2 as well. Hopefully when I do have enough money to get this game, they actually have a multiplayer mode where you can fight your friends or just random people. That would be really fun and different. So this next game, I don't really feel like a lot of people even know this exists in VR, but when I found out it did, I automatically wanted it. So it turns out you can actually get Fallout 4 in VR. So Fallout 4 VR includes the complete core game with all new combat, crafting, and building systems fully reimagined for virtual reality. This game has been out for a while, actually since 2017, but I'm just now learning about it maybe a month ago. The bad thing about this game is, as of right now, it's only available on PC. So when talking to other people about VR, a lot of people always seem to mention Boneworks. Boneworks is an experimental physics VR adventure. You use found physics weapons, tools, and objects to fight across dangerous playscapes and mysterious architecture. Now, when I first saw video footage of this game, I was blown away. It just looks beautiful, and the amount of things that you can do and the way that everything works in this game just looks beautiful. There is a game on SideQuest called Physics Playground that kind of reminds me of this game, but it doesn't have all of the beautiful graphics and a story or anything. It's just a physics playground. So that's the closest that you can actually get to playing this game without having a PC. One game that has interested me a lot is LowFi. It hasn't really met any mainstream attention. There is a few videos about it on YouTube, but it just seems like a cyberpunk game in VR. I really was into Cyberpunk 2077 when it came out, and I really wanted to play it, but to basically have this game in VR is a whole other world. LowFi is a new kind of experience designed specifically for VR, more akin to a holodeck program than a traditional game. The massive open world has a lot to do, but it's up to you as a player as to what you want to do. This is a completely non-linear world. You can patrol the skies, handing out tickets, hanging out in arcades and playing games, or try your luck at the casino. How you earn and spend your credits is entirely up to you. There are tons of upgrades to purchase, like weapon upgrades, toys for your companions. They basically want us to enjoy the world and roam it for ourselves. They set the stage and the story is in our hands. So that description that I just read is from the game's Steam account. So it looks like this game is basically going to be an open world game, kind of like maybe an RPG. I don't know if it's online or if it's not. It would be really cool if it was. But this game overall just looks really cool and it sounds really cool. When I do watch videos about it on YouTube, it looks like they're constantly upgrading the game, so there's always a bunch of things to do. The game is not finished as of right now. I think this is basically like an early access. But yeah, definitely try out this game if you can get it, if you do have PC VR. And I do believe it is also going on PS VR as well. So if you can get it, I would advise you to definitely check this game out. Last but not least is Half-Life Alyx. As we all know, this game is supposedly like the best VR game ever. If you ask anybody that has played VR or who has been playing VR for a long time and they have a PC, they always say the top game in VR right now is Half-Life Alyx. Honestly, I don't even know like one person who hasn't heard of this game. Even if you have this standalone Oculus Quest 2, you've heard of this game. Like for me, I don't have a PC VR or anything like that. And I've heard about this game. Everyone that I've talked to on VR chat, they've heard about this game. Like, this game is popping. And from what the gameplay looks like, I definitely see why this game is beautiful. Like, it looks amazing. The amount of things that you can do, or what it looks like you can do in this game, is just like off the wall. I definitely wish I could buy this game and play it on standalone, because that would be amazing. Like, I don't even know the story of Half-Life or anything like that. The most that I've done is played Gary's mod on my old laptop that has some like Half-Life Alyx stuff in it. If you know about Gary's mod, you know. I see you out there, you know. But yeah, that's as much as I know. But that doesn't matter, because just looking at this game is just beautiful. Like, I've seen so many just of the gameplay trailers, and just looking at that just makes you want to play it. I wish they could port this to the Oculus Quest 2. Like, I know that's probably impossible because of how amazing it looks, but if they can, if somebody can figure it out, do it, because we need it. So I do have a bonus game that I want to tell you all about. It's a game that a lot of people might not like, just because of the early on criticism that it had before. But right now, it's fire. I love this game. I don't regret buying it at all. And this game is No Man's Sky. So I do have No Man's Sky on Xbox, and I really love this game. So I can't even imagine how amazing it will be in VR. Just looking at the trailer makes me want this game so much. It is available on PC and PSVR as well, but as you can see, this game, you can basically do anything. In No Man's Sky, you can go from different planets across multiple universes, and you can do basically anything that you want. This game is so like unlimited and it's always updating. So I truly advise whoever has heard bad things about No Man's Sky to try it out if you do have a PC VR, or even try it out on your Xbox. It's a great game in general. So now I'm going to go through about how much each game costs, just in case you're not a broke boy like me, or have a PC and can get most of these games, or have a PSVR. So Hitman 3 on the PS5 or PS4, which is the only way that you can actually play Hitman VR, is about $29.99 on GameFly, and on Amazon it is $49.94. On GameFly it is a used game, and on Amazon it's not used. So Gorn is $19.99 on the Oculus Quest store and the PlayStation store as well. So Fallout 4 VR is actually pretty cheap. On g2a.com it's $11.10. On kinguin.net it's $6.75. And on some other websites it's like $7.28. So basically varies between $11.99 and $7 or $6. So yeah, definitely get that game. It's pretty cheap. So I've seen Boneworks from $29.99 on Steam to like $11.99 on eBay. So definitely get that game as well. It is a pretty good price if you're not a broke boy like me. So LowFi is $35 on their website, and you can't get it on Steam because it is in alpha. So I'm seeing Half-Life Alyx for $59.99 all the way down to $12.32. So if you can find it at a low price, definitely get it. Even if you can find it at a high price or at the original price, get that game. It looks amazing and it is said to be amazing. So for No Man's Sky on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 and PC, both of them, it's $59.99 on both platforms. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching.